Have you ever wondered what it really means to be happy? How can you achieve true happiness in your life? In this video, we're going to dive into 8 profound lessons from Stoicism that will reveal the secrets to finding inner happiness, taking control of your mind, and much more. You don't want to miss these teachings that can change your perspective forever. So stay with us until the end and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future life-changing content. Let's begin this journey towards Stoic wisdom. Lesson 1: Follow your passion in your career. Following your passion in your career is a path to personal fulfillment and deep satisfaction in your work life. This lesson teaches us that finding an occupation we are passionate about not only transforms work into something that fills us with energy and enthusiasm, but also contributes to our personal growth and long-term happiness. When we decide to follow our passion in our career, we are making a decision that transcends simply earning a salary. We are embracing a purpose in what we do, something that goes beyond mere economic survival. This choice provides us with a constant source of motivation, a spark that drives us to try harder, be creative, and overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. Furthermore, the passion in our career gives us a special resistance to challenges. Instead of giving up or becoming discouraged in the face of difficulties, we face each obstacle with determination and perseverance. We see problems as opportunities for learning and growth, and this mindset allows us to move forward even in the most difficult times. This choice also has a profound impact on our long-term happiness. Instead of being stuck in a job we hate, we find constant satisfaction in what we do. Lesson 2: Your mind is your greatest ally and adversary. Our mind is a powerful tool that can shape our success and well-being in life. This lesson teaches us that our mind acts as our greatest ally or our worst adversary, depending on how we use it. Cultivating a positive and growth mindset is essential. When we adopt a positive mindset, we see problems as learning opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. We believe in our potential to improve and develop over time. This mindset drives us to bravely face challenges and stay focused on our goals. Self-discipline is another key tool that our mind can provide us. It allows us to set goals and constantly work towards them, resisting distractions and staying on track. Self-discipline is essential to achieve success in any area of life. Persistence is another important facet. It allows us to remain steadfast even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Persistence prevents us from giving up and helps us overcome the difficulties we encounter on our path. However, our mind can also be our greatest adversary if we allow it to be dominated by negative thoughts and doubts. Learning to control these thoughts is essential to prevent them from paralyzing us. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation can help us maintain control over our minds and use them positively. Recognizing and unleashing our mental potential allows us to achieve amazing things. We can overcome obstacles, achieve ambitious goals, and find creative solutions to problems. Lesson 3: Live in the present. The lesson of living in the present teaches us that the present moment is a valuable gift that we must fully appreciate. While it is important to reflect on the past and plan for the future, we must not allow these activities to distance us from the here and now. When we live in the present, we completely immerse ourselves in every experience. This means that we are more present in our interactions with others, more attentive to the details around us, and more aware of our own emotions and sensations. By doing so, we can enjoy every moment to the fullest, savoring the beauty of life in all its forms. While reflecting on the past can be valuable and learning from our experiences and future planning is essential for setting goals and dreams, we should not allow the past or the future to dominate our lives. Worrying too much about what has happened in the past or worrying too much about what may happen in the future can lead to unnecessary anxiety and stress. True happiness is found in the present. Being fully present in what we do allows us to fully experience life. It allows us to enjoy a meal, savor a conversation, appreciate the beauty of nature, and be connected to the true essence of life. It is a gift we give ourselves, and by living in the present, we make sure we don't miss out on the precious moments that life offers us. Lesson 4: Don't be consumed by overthinking. This lesson reminds us of the importance of not allowing excessive thinking to paralyze us and create anxiety. We often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts and worries, especially when faced with complex decisions or situations. When we overanalyze things, we tend to make unfounded assumptions and anticipate the worst. Not only does this affect our mood and emotional well-being, but it can also prevent us from taking concrete steps to address the challenges we face. The key to overcoming this thinking pattern is to take action instead of getting stuck in our thoughts. Often when we act, we discover that our assumptions were inaccurate and concerns were unfounded. This gives us a sense of control over the situation and a sense of accomplishment. Instead of letting overthinking hold us back, we must learn to recognize when we are stuck in this pattern and take steps to break it. This may include talking to someone you trust, seeking additional information, or simply taking the step we are contemplating. By doing so, we can overcome analysis paralysis and move forward more effectively in our lives. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the like button just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. Lesson 5: Life is not always fair. This lesson confronts us with an undeniable reality: life is not always fair and does not provide the same opportunities to everyone. Often, some people are born into more privileged backgrounds while others face challenges from the beginning. This inequality may seem unfair, but the lesson urges us to see it from a different perspective. Instead of complaining about injustices, this lesson invites us to see obstacles as opportunities to grow and improve ourselves. It recognizes that although life may be uneven at the beginning, each of us has the responsibility to take charge of our own life and forge our path. Instead of feeling defeated by initial inequalities, we can use them as catalysts for our growth and development. Instead of lamenting what we don't have, this lesson encourages us to focus on making the most of what we do have. It reminds us that our actions and choices can make a difference in our lives. Instead of being victims of circumstances, we can be protagonists of our own story and transform challenges into opportunities for growth and improvement. Lesson 6: Taking risks is essential. The lesson of taking risks highlights the importance of taking on challenges in life as an essential part of our personal growth and development. Often, the fear of failure stops us and makes us doubt whether we should take certain risks. However, this lesson reminds us that the biggest risk sometimes is not taking risks at all. The successful people we admire have often taken significant risks in their lives. Think about the entrepreneur who left a secure job to follow his passion, or the athlete who worked hard to achieve greatness. These people did not allow themselves to be paralyzed by the fear of failure. Instead, they embraced risk and used it as a springboard to success. Risk can take many forms in life, from making the decision to change careers to starting your own business or expressing your feelings towards someone you care about. This lesson encourages us to face risk with courage and determination. It reminds us that it is often in the moments we take risks that we discover our true potential and achieve success. Ultimately, this lesson urges us to be brave and pursue our dreams, because, as the old saying goes, the biggest risk in life is not taking risks at all. Lesson 7: Happiness is a personal choice. This fundamental lesson teaches us that happiness is a personal choice and that it comes from within each of us. To experience true happiness, we must have control over our emotions and not depend on others to be happy. The lesson reminds us that much of our joy comes from within. Instead of seeking happiness exclusively in satisfying primary desires or the approval of others, we must find it within ourselves. This involves cultivating a positive mindset and learning to manage our emotions in a healthy way. An essential part of this lesson is the idea that we should not depend on others to be happy. This common relationship mistake is based on the expectation that our partner or someone else will be the exclusive source of our happiness. However, this lesson reminds us that our happiness is our responsibility and that we must take steps to cultivate it internally. Additionally, the lesson highlights the importance of disconnecting from social media from time to time. Despite its promise of bringing people together, social media can often have a negative effect by fostering envy and dissatisfaction among users. Therefore, disconnecting from social networks is sometimes necessary to preserve and cultivate our internal happiness. Lesson 8: Everything is temporary. This lesson confronts us with the ephemeral nature of life. It reminds us that both the good and bad times in life are temporary and passing. This fundamental understanding of temporality gives us wisdom and teaches us to appreciate each moment. First of all, the lesson invites us to fully enjoy happy moments when they arrive. Often, we tend to take happiness for granted and do not fully appreciate it. This lesson reminds us that moments of happiness are fleeting and that we should savor them to the fullest while they are present in our lives. On the other hand, when we face difficult times, this lesson urges us to remember that they too shall pass. Instead of falling into despair or sadness, we can maintain calm and perspective by understanding that the difficulty is temporary. This understanding gives us the strength to overcome challenges with resilience and determination. So, before we conclude, let me ask you a question. Which of these lessons from Stoicism resonates most with you in your pursuit of happiness and wisdom? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Remember that true transformation begins with reflection and dialogue. If you found value in this video and want to explore more fascinating topics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming lessons. Together, we will continue this journey towards personal growth and wisdom. Until next time, and remember, the pursuit of happiness and wisdom is a constant journey.